Industry experts have warned plans for a two-year Brexit transition agreement could face practical obstacles and opposition, but stressed any such deal must be reached urgently to avoid further uncertainty and a possible flight from the city. The plans, laid out by Prime Minister Theresa May late last month, would see current EU laws and regulations continue to apply for 2 years after negotiations are due to complete in March 2019. They will be presented as part of a wider pitch for the formation of a new economic and security relationship between the UK and the EU post-Brexit. Pound sinks and FTSE soars as May delivers Florence Brexit speech. May said a transition period would give businesses valuable certainty, and arrangements for such an agreement should be made as early as possible. Commenting on the Prime Minister's proposal, CEO of the Investment Association Chris Cummings said, "We welcome further clarity from the Prime Minister on a proposed 2-year implementation period and the assurance for EU citizens living in the UK." As Europe's largest investment management centre, with £6.9 trillion, working in partnership with our European neighbours to deliver a mutually beneficial deal is crucial. However, he warned UK and European investors now want further certainty during the forthcoming negotiations. Tim Graff, EMEA head of macro strategy at State Street Global Markets, said he was disappointed with the lack of detail and clarity laid out by May, whose speech offered few specifics and even fewer surprises. He added that for the near term, negotiations may likely be hampered by the lack of detail offered on the main items for discussion, namely the Irish border question, the ultimate financial settlement with the EU, and the rights of EU citizens. The Prime Minister also attempted to ease Brexit anxiety following warnings since last year's referendum that, if clarity on a workable deal is not offered soon, the city could see an exodus of international businesses. Last week, head of UPS investment bank, Andrea Orsel, said that if an agreement on a Brexit transition deal is not achieved by March, there would be a significant shift out of the UK. Moreover, KPMG Director of Asset Management Regulatory Change Julie Patterson highlighted that, while more time to put Brexit plans in place will be welcomed by the industry, it is not clear what legal mechanism could be used in order to instigate the transition period. It is possible to extend the Article 50 negotiation period, but this would have to be agreed by all EU actors, she said. You could also work out a deal that would extend all the EU benefits to the UK for a limited period, but this would have to mean the UK must live up to the required obligations, such as regular payments. Neither of these are likely to be politically acceptable. London Mayor backs possibility of second Brexit referendum in addition to the difficulties May and her negotiating team will face in implementing a transition deal. Gus Black, partner at law firm Datchert, said it is vital a deal is made quickly, otherwise firms will just get on with implementing a hard Brexit strategy. Prior to the Prime Minister's speech, Brexit Secretary David Davis signaled to financial leaders in a secret meeting in September that the UK could pursue a divergence from European regulatory standards after leaving the EU. While noting it would be speculation to presume what this path might look like, Black warned it could make the UK less likely to achieve equivalence, thereby securing the passport, and will force firms to learn another compliance regime. He added, on the other hand, divergence could make us a more attractive jurisdiction to do business in.